Hey guys, it is Xzee here, and today we are going to be literally just looking at this teaser, man. And I have a lot of information, man. I have a lot of things that I want to say to you guys. A lot of predictions. But I also want to, go over things that just, are going on in Five Nights at Freddy's community right now. So first of all, let's talk about this teaser. Right, so this teaser really just shows the brand new logo as well as reveals the title to the brand new Five Nights at Freddy's game in 2020. But yeah, it's going to be called Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. And I am very, very excited for this, guys. I've been waiting for so long for a new Five Nights at Freddy's game. And this is it right here, especially when I just came back to the channel. Like, this is all turning out great. So I'm happy that he's finally posting some teasers on scottgames.com. It looks great. By the way, Glamrock Freddy, he looks so buff in this. Like, I'm scared to go up against him in the game, guys. But anyways, another thing I also wanted to mention before I actually get to predicting everything. So if you actually download this image itself, most people would, think that it would probably have a teaser within a teaser, have something in the file's name. But no, it's just SB. So with that being said, it really just doesn't mean anything because SB is just the initials to security breach. So if you were expecting another teaser inside of the teaser or something like that, no, we do not have that. But I'm still super excited no matter what. And just having this title really does make the whole thing a lot more legit. So I'm very excited. Let's go and actually get to the story though, where I want to predict about the story itself. So like what I think the storyline is going to be, as well as what we're going to be doing as the character in the game. So let's go and get to it. We know that the timeline is going to be set after Five Nights at Freddy's VR. So that's something that we already know going into it. And then we also know that the location is going to be inside of a mall. So we're going to be like a security guard or a worker or anything, of that sort. We're going to be the protagonist inside of a mall. That's the whole story itself. Like, those two things we already know. But at this point, this is my actual prediction to the game. So I'm guessing that someone probably breached into the mall, and that's us, and we're going to try and stop Vanny. Now, if you don't know who Vanny is, that's basically an animatronic, the one that looks like a bunny rabbit, and basically she put Glitch Trap inside of a plushie. Like, she transformed him, or it's not really transforming, basically just took him and put him inside of a plushie instead of Glitch Trap. And basically, she's going to continue and do that and possess more people. Like, that's the whole storyline, I think. That is the animatronic that's just going to be like the bad guy per se. You know what I mean? Like, she's just really going to try to be evil and possess all the kids and everything. So that's right there, a prediction of mine. And then going forward, we're the protagonists. We're going to come in and pretty much try to save the day. That's what I think is going to happen, by pretty much just breaching in or breaking inside of the mall. Now, we could just be a worker and just be working there. It could be a coincidence like that. But me personally, I think that we're actually going to be like an investigator or something. And we're going to literally break inside of the mall and try to investigate what's going on. And that's why it's called a security breach. But yeah, that's basically it. As far as actually playing in the game, I believe that we're going to, have the classic, we're going to try to survive the nights against the entire Glamrock band of animatronics. I think that's what's going to be, happening right there. And then maybe Vanny will show up from time to time. But I think the main, people that we're going up against is the Gator, as well as the band of Glamrock animatronics. So Glamrock Freddy, Glamrock Chica, etc. So yeah, that's basically it right there for that. I think it's just going to be the classic old, you sit here and you survive the nights. Now, I will get to, the whole VR side of things in a little bit later in this video. But for right now, I do want to also mention this right here that Scott posted as well. So he basically said, and this is about the leaks. As you can see in the title, it's literally called the leaks, and then he has a sad face, really an angry face as well. But yeah, let's go on and get to it. So he said, I woke up to a barrage of upsetting emails. For this fan base, the day of a major corporation spoiled the next major release of Five Nights at Freddy's franchise was the most important day of their lives. But for me, it was Friday. But seriously, this is obviously very frustrating for me. But that's not surprising anymore. It's just another day in the life of Five Nights at Freddy's. It makes me really miss the days of just making everything myself and handling everything myself. Because at least then I had someone that I could trust. And even then, sometimes I would let myself down by spoiling everything. I am so sorry to everyone though. This isn't this isn't the way that I wanted to introduce the characters. I wish they'd at least use the finished artwork or even the finished concept art. Instead, they just uploaded a low-res, desaturated, compressed, watermarked thumbnail of concept art that they photoshopped together themselves. By the way, can I just, have a little bit of like an author's note right here? That was just so many shots that he just fired to the person who leaked this. That is absolutely insane. Or maybe even the corporation or whatever. He just threw up some shots and roasted them by literally saying that they uploaded low-res, desaturated, compressed, watermarked thumbnail concept art that they photoshopped themselves. That is some shots that Scott is throwing right there. But anyways, getting back to it. So obviously, I'm disappointed, but trust me when I say that Steel Wool is on top of things. The game itself is looking amazing. And then he, had that classic old smiley face. And then he also had a, by the way, Pizzaplex is not the name of the game. So this is the part where I want to actually talk about here. The leaks themselves, I never wanted to actually talk about them, and I didn't on the channel because that's sort of just a respect thing. Like, first of all, we don't know if they're even, true or anything like that. But second of all, it's just really respecting Scott in the first place. There's no reason to talk about any leaks or anything before he actually talks about it himself and makes it official. But yeah, that's basically it. He pretty much just confirmed that the leak was unfinished anyway, and that the Pizzaplex title that everybody thought the new game was going to be called isn't actually the name of the game. And I'm not gonna lie, this actually makes me feel very bad for Scott because it almost seems like he had to release the title of the game as well as the logo with this teaser. Like, he was almost forced to do so because he couldn't have people believing that the game was going to be called Pizzaplex, and he needed to say that it was going to be called Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. So that's very disappointing that the community kind of forced that out of him, and that really sucks in my opinion. But yeah, this is the next part of the video where I actually want to talk about what we're going to be actually able to play with this game. So as far as consoles and PCs, you can use both, which is absolutely perfect. I think this is literally the first time ever that we will be able to play Five Nights at Freddy's in all consoles as well as PC. And the better thing that really not many people are talking about is that we're going to be able to play this game with or without VR. I think that is almost perfect, or pretty much perfect actually, because we really have unlimited options of how we want to play this game. We can play it with the classic version, which is not VR, or we can play it with VR. It's just fun. Like, all of this is just fun, and you can also play in any console as well as your own PC. So honestly, we couldn't have asked for anything better than this in a Five Nights at Freddy's 2020 game, and I'm very, very glad that we waited for this long, because it seems like the game is going to be really good. And I also want to talk about this as well. This is the final part of the video, guys. I'm guessing, and this is another prediction right here, I'm guessing that Scott will actually continue to tease us with all of the rest of the Glamrock animatronics throughout the month of May. And this month right now is May, so we have almost 25 or so days left in the month. I think that he's going to use these 25 or so days in order to post a bunch more teasers for the game and just get us all hyped about it. And then in the following months, in June and July, that's when I actually think that he's going to tease the trailer and then actually come up with a trailer itself for us and have just all of that have us super hyped. And then this is my ultimate prediction right here. I think that the game is going to come out in August 8th. That would be absolutely amazing, and it would tie everything together. So I'm very, very, very excited for that, if that is the case. Even if it's not, I'm very excited. But if that is the case, then it's literally gonna tie everything back to August the 8th, and that would be absolutely amazing, because that's a 6-year anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's honestly insane to think about that the first Five Nights at Freddy's game came out almost 6 years ago. That's absolutely crazy, and we're already, with this brand new 2020 version called Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, where we're going to play inside of a mall. And by the way, this is I already mentioned the last part of the video, but this is just a bonus right here, guys. I don't know if you remember, but we actually had a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's fan games about us playing inside of a mall a super long time ago. I'm talking about like Five Nights at Freddy's 2. People were predicting that we were going to play inside of a mall. So the fact that this is actually happening now and it's official, it's very, very exciting. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. That's really all I can talk about with this brand new teaser. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach 2020. Here we go. If you want me to go ahead and play this game and you're excited for it, then you go ahead and just leave a like on this video. That would mean a lot to me. Also, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and comment down below any of your own predictions for this game as well. I'm excited to read through those. But yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and I'll see all of you in the next video. But yeah, that's basically it. Peace and love to everybody.